Hi y'all. Let's see if I can put this over there and see if that's any better. Seems like it might be. Hope everybody's had a great day. I had a day off today. Yay me. And now I am going out with a friend. We're going to go listen to some music from some local musicians and sit and have a beer and maybe a hamburger or some nachos or something to soak up the beer. But yeah, I hadn't been out in a while, so this will be fun. We're going to a little place. It's really hard to find a place around here. I made a video about it before. It's hard to find anywhere to go around here because pulling out in front of somebody. Gotta go fast. Because there's so many college kids in town. So it's hard to find a place that they don't particularly care for, but we do. People my age. So that's what we're gonna do. But I noticed when I put my video yesterday on hypnosis, or about me, on my YouTube channel this afternoon, it cut off right at the very end, and I hated that it did that. So, okay, who's got the go here, people? So I thought I would just try to cover a few more things on that than what I did a while earlier. I can't talk and talk at the same time. I can't talk and drive at the same time, evidently. One of the things that I do with hypnosis is I just work one-on-one. I work with one person at a time, sometimes two, but very seldom do I do that. The other thing that I do is I do this tapping technique. I'm a practitioner in it. I'm also a Reiki 2. I don't do Reiki with my clients. I just do Reiki with sometimes with my daughter, sometimes with my mom with her arthritis, and then just sometimes it's just a healing technique that I do with myself, almost a meditation kind of thing. But sometimes I just forget that I can do it. But it works, and it's wonderful. And if you don't know what Reiki is, you might want to go look it up. Or I'm not a complete expert on it. I don't do it for a living. It's just a technique that I know. It's similar to, I don't know, massage, but it's energy work. So I think it's R-E-I-K-I. I'm a terrible speller. Yeah, I do that. I do the tree reading, and it's not any kind of psychic ability or anything. I got the idea, I got the feeling when I saw that this afternoon that I was hoping people wouldn't think that it's like a psychic thing. It's kind of like people who are experts at reading handwriting. I read trees. Everything that you draw on the tree means something. And I've been taught, and I've taught myself how to do it. And I used to do it with all my clients, but I don't do it with all my clients anymore. It just takes too long. So if any of you have questions, if you have a curiosity, what hypnosis is and what hypnosis is not, I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. I've been doing this for so long that it's just a part of who I am. It's just who I am. I'm a very positive person. I'm a very helpful person. I think there's a difference between helping people and doing things for your family. I know when I was married and I was raising my daughter, I just felt like I did everything. I was just like, can't anybody else do something? Of course, my daughter was too young, and different things. Husband working, I was a stay-at-home mom 14 years, so it was kind of my job. But after a while, you just think, oh my gosh, can nobody in the world or in this family do anything other than me? And what we don't know is everybody else is probably thinking that exact same thing, all of our other family members, because we don't do things that they do. But the difference between that and helping people in the form of like what I do, or I would never compare myself to a psychologist, but somebody who listens, somebody who can help you figure out answers, somebody who can help you understand that what you're going through is not completely only you. That's a different kind of help and a different kind of taking care of people than what, being at home and always being the one that has to make dinner, always being the one that has to pick up the dry cleaning, or always have to be the one to, go to the grocery store, take the dog to the vet, or, whatever. So helping people like what I do is a joy for me. It's just an absolute joy. Maybe in the future, if anybody has questions, or if anybody wants for me to talk on this specific subject, we might even maybe do some tapping techniques that we can work on. If people, wow, that is just, I looked there, why is that doing that on my face? Oh my word. Is that better? Maybe we can do some techniques that we can do together, and maybe, we can do one to get off chocolate. Maybe we can do one to get off sodas. Here in Texas, we call them sodas, or Coke. Coke means Dr. Pepper, Orange Crush, Sprite, 7-Up, Mountain Dew. Don't ever drink Mountain Dew. It's the worst thing besides Red Bull or something like that you can drink. Mountain Dew will just rot your teeth straight out of your head. And if it does that to your teeth, can you imagine what it does to your internal organs? So, anyway, that's a side note. It's something that's very doable. It's something that's very, very easy. It's something that's very non-invasive. And so I have a problem with people doing hypnosis over YouTube, because you don't know who's watching it and what's gonna be going on the other side of the monitor that the person's watching you. But we can certainly do the tapping technique that I do, and maybe get rid of some bad habits. Maybe get rid of some foods that you don't want to eat anymore.